what are we doing as a country to ease trade? Because it will reduce the cost of trade by 40%, especially with the locomotives that are there.
What began in 1888 as a vision by William Mackinnon laid the foundation for the Uganda Railway, opening the region to trade and expansion. Uganda is now upgrading railway to enhance competitiveness and deepen regional trade under frameworks such as the African Continental Free Trade Area.
The standard gauge is a different system from the meter gauge. The meter gauge is the one where the lions ate people. The one which goes, the one which goes in curves and curves and curves.
Yes, yes.
Now the standard gauge,
Yes.
more or less runs on straight alignment.
The standard gauge railway is expected to cut the cost of doing business by up to 40%, improve cargo efficiency, and position Uganda as a regional logistics hub.
The standard gauge railway from Kenya to Uganda, you can imagine we are now exporting around 900 million US dollars to DRC Congo without a trade facilitation like this. You imagine if we had a railway connecting to Kinshasa or Goma. That would be classic. The
272-kilometer Malaba-Kampala line is projected to cost between 10 and 11 trillion shillings, with completion targeted for 2028. The investment is expected to create jobs, support industrial parks, and unlock value chains across the key sectors.
It will run at 120 kilometers per hour when you are taking cargo, compared to 35 kilometers this crawling meter gauge rail. For the cargo, it will be 100 and maybe 26, 25.
President Yoweri Museveni and William Samuel Ruto recently launched the Kisumu-Malaba extension, reinforcing regional integration and cross-border connectivity.
So the standard gauge railway is an important trade facilitation for us, and it's welcome. We want to congratulate and thank His Excellency President Museveni and President Ruto upon the launch of this leg of the standard gauge railway, and also to assure it gives confidence to our industries, gives confidence to our traders that actually the cost of transport is coming down.
To be constructed by Yapi Makezi, the railway will link Uganda to Kenya at Malaba, reaching Kampala by 2028 before extension to Kasese.
Which is going to do the standard gauge railway, 272 kilometers from Malaba to Kampala. Everything is more or less done. They are now setting up their camps. They are constructing the slipper factory, the cement slipper factory, because the slippers on the standard gauge are cement, not the steel ones.
During a recent Behind the Headlines, a premium Uganda Broadcasting Corporation talk show that airs every Wednesday at 10 p.m. and remains a crowd puller, stakeholders examined opportunities and risks, including financing, transparency, and inclusivity.
But, you know, one of the things that the standard gauge railway is going to resolve is the cost of transport, which is the cost of doing business.
Panelists concurred that the project's success will depend on strong governance, coordination, and disciplined execution aligned to national priorities.
Because standard gauge railway has been talked about for over a decade. I think it's included in all the 4 development plans.
The fear that Kenya will not connect is out. So Kenya is connecting. We shall connect. President Ruto in his speech said, the naysayers, those doubting Thomases, who have been doubting us, now they can sleep.
Habimana Deo compiled this story.
This will actually increase our